Stop before you become anyone else. Listen, from childhood you were trained to become successful, become rich, become respected, become someone worth clapping for, and nobody asked one simple question. Who are you before all this becoming? That one sentence by Osho cuts deep. Ego says be someone, existence says be, and if that line doesn't make you uncomfortable, you didn't hear it properly. Think about your daily life, your stress, your anxiety, your fear of being left behind. All of it comes from one place, becoming. You wake up and already feel late compared to others. Someone your age is earning more, someone younger is doing better. Someone you know is already settled, so you push harder, you wear masks, you build identities. You say I am this, I am that. Job title, relationship status, bank balance, followers, achievements. That's the ego talking. Ego is not confidence. Ego is fear in a suit. Ego is scared of being nobody. Ego needs proof. Ego needs comparison. Ego needs applause. Existence needs none of that. When was the last time you sat quietly and felt okay without improving anything? No goals, no fixing, no future planning, just breathing. If that idea scares you, you already know the truth. Here is the uncomfortable part. The more you become, the more you lose yourself, because every role you play moves you one step away from your raw self. You are not the job. You are not the degree. You are not the relationship. You are not the personality you perform. Those are costumes. Useful, yes, necessary sometimes, but not you. Look at a small child. No ambition, no image management, no need to impress, still fully alive. Then slowly society enters. Parents mean well, teachers mean well, culture means well, and suddenly the child learns a dangerous lesson. Love is conditional. Be good to be loved. Be successful to be respected. Be useful to matter. That is where ego is born. Ego is a survival tool. It helps you fit in. It helps you compete. But if you let it drive your life, it will exhaust you, because ego is never satisfied. You reach one goal, it immediately shows you the next. You buy one thing. It shows you someone with better. That voice saying, not enough yet, that is ego. Existence does not say not enough. Existence says this moment is enough. Here is the real twist. Being is not laziness. Being is not giving up. Being is clarity. When you stop obsessing over becoming someone, action becomes clean. You work not to prove, you earn not to show, you create not to impress. Same actions, different energy, and people feel that difference immediately. That's why some people have presence without trying. They don't sell themselves, they don't chase validation, they are rooted. Now ask yourself honestly, how much of your life is performance, how many choices are truly yours? And how many are reactions? Reaction to fear, reaction to comparison, reaction to expectation. Ego lives in reaction, existence lives in response. Ego says, how do I look? Existence says, how do I feel? Ego says, will they approve? Existence says, is this true for me? Most people never drop the ego because they confuse ego with identity. They think, if I drop ego, I will disappear. No, if you drop ego, what disappears is the noise. What remains is you. Calm, alert, grounded. And yes, the world will still demand things from you. You will still have responsibilities. Money will still matter. Work will still matter. But you won't be owned by them. You will use things instead of becoming them. That is freedom. Here is a simple test. If something threatens your identity and you feel anger, panic, or shame, ego is involved. If you can let go without losing peace, existence is present. Notice how tired people are today. Not physically, mentally, because pretending is expensive. Keeping up an image drains energy. Defending a label drains energy. Constant becoming drains energy. Being gives energy. This is why silence feels powerful. Why nature feels calming. Why honest moments feel rare and precious. They pull you back to being. Osho was not saying stop living in the world. He was saying stop living as an idea. You are not a project to be completed. You are a process to be lived. The tragedy is this. People reach the top and still feel empty because they climbed away from themselves. Success without being is hollow. Failure with being is peaceful. And here is the hardest truth. No one is coming to give you permission to just be. You have to disappoint some expectations. You have to drop some comparisons. You have to sit with yourself without distraction. And yes, that feels uncomfortable at first. Because you finally meet yourself without filters, but that discomfort is honest. Ego gives comfort and long-term suffering. Being gives short discomfort and long-term peace. Choose wisely. You don't need to become someone, you already are. Strip the noise, drop the act. Do what needs to be done, but don't lose yourself doing it. Because the moment you stop trying to be someone, you finally become real.